and we are green. We are away here at Portland. Some slow starters in the background is going to make it 4-5 wide as we head up towards turn number 1. Matty Gwill has the inside line. Matt Malone on the outside is going to have to give it up. A little bit of contact. Cars already round in the background. 3-4 cars involved there off the racing circuit. Matty Gwill holds it. Eric Osby Martin moves up into second. Matt Malone in third. Another car around. He gets collected by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. Lots of cars being collected in the background there. Slugger, championship contender, has got a neat ball flag. The championship contender of Slugger is going to be needing his 5 drop points that he picked up a couple of weeks ago. He is going to be down pit lane. Roy Bauman moves up to 18th with a number of incidents. Didio Deadman out of this race as well. A lot of cars going out early. This is Eric Osby Martin behind Matty Gwill. How is he going to do it? The slipstream, and he just goes for it. And Gwill knows he needs to be safe. Matty Gwill knows he needs to be safe, but he's back in it here, side by side with Martin. Backs out once more again. He knows he needs to be safe in this one. Now Latufu trying to get past Matt Malone. Can he do it? Malone goes defensive because Malone is down to 4th from the start here. Side by side out in the lead. And that is going to be Martin onto the grass. Matty Gwill regains the lead here. Dempsey, Malone and Big Al all involved just behind. They're all going to be wanting to move past Martin and try to get themselves further up the order and past Matty Gwill. He goes to the inside line. Martin's like, okay, that's fine. I'm going to run this wider line here. Dempsey gets the fastest lap of the race, 106.588. That slipstream helping him out here. He is right behind Martin. Martin runs a slightly wider line, keeps it on track this time. Is a further fight behind. We just can't see the fight for 6th and 10th because they're not in the session today. Matt Malone goes fastest and through goes Richard Dempsey to the lead. Past Martin and Gwill goes through to the lead. Absolutely astonishing there. That will drop him 3. No, if he drops down to 4th, if Matty Gwill drops to 4th position, Slugger will retain the championship lead going into the final race next week. Here comes Matty Gwill though. He's on the wider line. Dempsey holds the inside line. Doesn't want to open the opportunity up. He doesn't allow it. Matty Gwill right on the rear though. This is all about being safe and conservative as well as being hard. One little tap in these cars and you are done. So it's all about trying to go for a clean move when it is possible. A little bit of a lock up there for Richard Dempsey. That is going to give Matty Gwill a great opportunity. But he pulls straight out of slipstream. He doesn't want to stick behind because look at this. He's got a slight overlap. He is definitely going to have been activating spotter. Matt Malone goes to the left to push Dempsey here, but goes 3 wide. Richard Dempsey, Matty Gwill, Matt Malone. Matt Malone backs out of it sensibly, but Eric Martin tries to get involved there. Doesn't allow it to be. Nick Bowen, a real shame for him, has got a meatball flag and will be down pit lane. Here goes Matt Malone up the inside of Matty Gwill for P2. Eric Martin follows through. He's going to fall down. Slugger's going to retain the championship lead at this point. Tied in points. Around goes Checkers. Is it contact? Is it a mistake all on his own here? It's a mistake all on his own. He loses the rear end through 2. Well, through 1 and then into 2. He just spins as this is Dempsey moves to the right-hand side to really try and break that situation. Weaving ahead of Matt Malone as much as he can. Dempsey goes defensive. Both of these drivers have won 2 races so far this season. So has Matty Gwill. Eric Martin in his first race of the season. Big Al has finished in 2nd position 2 times. He's going to want to try and take that win, but he has dropped off a little bit. If it continues at this pace, Malone once again getting the slipstream. Moves to the left-hand side. Fighting it out for the lead up towards turn 1. Can Malone hold the lead? No. Dempsey's got the inside line as well. Malone's got to back out of that. There's no way you can hold it on the outside of turn number 1 and keep it on track. Tries to force Dempsey into a mistake. Dempsey extremely wide there. Almost cuts off Malone's nose. Malone doesn't touch for any section because he's already there. Is he going to get enough overlap this time before turn number 1 to hold on to this position? Here comes Martin. Malone on the outside, Dempsey on the inside. Surely this is Dempsey's corner again. It is. Onto the back straight with that little kink of turn 5. Around the lane here. Matt Malone right on the gearbox of Richard Dempsey. Moves to the left-hand side. He's got his wheel overlap, but Dempsey knows Malone's going to back out of this. There's no way he's going to stay in. There's no point. It's too dangerous. That's exactly what happens. Malone has to go to the outside line. He doesn't want to risk it jumping all the way to the inside. He's not had good race results lately. Even if he gets P2, it'll be his best result in weeks. He goes slightly wide. He just gets onto that curbing on the outside line. It opens the door here for Eric Martin. They're side by side. Malone's got the inside now, but it's going to swap over for turn 4. Martin's going to have the inside of Matt Malone. Matt Malone's going to allow it. He's going to go for the switch back and try to get the speed on the exit. A little bit of a slide from Martin here. Dempsey, heading into the last 5 minutes of this race, is now no longer under huge amounts of pressure. It is going to be Dempsey under attack from Martin. Maybe Malone is giving Martin the opportunity to go for the lead here and really do some upset, but Martin doing the same line that Malone did last lap. Malone not able to get up the inside this time though, and Martin is just going to have to stick it out at the moment in P number 2. Heading up towards turn 4, different racing lines from all of them. A lock-up from the 19 is going to give Matt Malone an advantage here. Is Martin going to look for the inside? No, he's not. He's going to go for that outside line once more. This is about the 8th time that someone has tried to go around the outside at this turn number 1. It's never worked out. It doesn't work out again. And Dempsey again, a slightly wide line and a wobble. Here goes Martin. He's going to get the push from Malone, surely, for the lead. Dempsey is going to have to give up the lead. He's down to 3rd. Matt Malone is into 2nd position, into the lead. He's got the inside into turn number 1. Dempsey is trying to follow him through behind Martin. Martin and Dempsey are side by side. Martin is going to be on the wider line. He can't do it. Malone leads the way ahead of Dempsey. 2 laps to go. Richard Dempsey moves to the right. He's going to go for him. Matt Malone does not defend the inside line. He lets Dempsey have it. Why would he do that? You know the inside line is the stronger line, is the line you want. He had no intention of defending that line at all. Is he just wanting to be behind for the very end on the last lap, next lap? But Dempsey has done such a good job at defending that inside line. Then surely, without another mistake from Dempsey, there's not going to be an opportunity here. Matt Malone right behind. He swings to the right. There's a wall there. He swings to the left. Is he going to try and make this move this time as we come up to white flag? No, he's not. And by braking a little bit earlier, he increases the gap between himself and Dempsey. Are either of them going to make a mistake into turn 9? No, Malone is going to have to go for the inside, the risky inside move, all the way to the wall if he wants this position. Is he going to make it? He goes to the outside, the line that has not worked all race long. Dempsey holds the inside line. Surely it'll be the lead. Matt Malone holds it through turn 1. Through turn 2 he slides, but he's still there. He's up the inside of turn 3. All race long that outside line has not worked. Matt Malone has made it work. Dempsey's got the inside into turn 4. Is there going to be contact? There is a slight nudge. Dempsey's ahead though. Martin just behind. Malone in P2. What is going to happen here? They all follow each other. No. Martin wants to go for the inside. Matt Malone is there. Is it going to be 3 wide? Martin backs out. Malone does not back out. Side by side with Dempsey. He swaps over for turn 9. Dempsey's on the wide line. Matt Malone's on the inside line. Who's going to take this? It's going to be a drag race to the line. Dempsey's got the overlap. Richard Dempsey wins the third time this season.